Good morning, SES. We're at the regional academic meet held here at Pleasant Grove Elementary, and you're probably asking yourself, why are you in front of the camera this time, Mr. Mahoney? Shouldn't you be behind the camera? Well, normally that's true. But many members of our broadcast team are also on the academic team. And here they are here with their parents and their coaches getting ready. We're here at Pleasant Grove in the lunchroom. As you can see, all the teams from the different elementary schools are preparing and waiting to start their contest. I'll be joined here in a matter of moments by our good old buddy, Mr. Blake Myers, and he'll help me do the reporting today. Let's go check out our academic team meet players and see what they're doing today. By golly, look who I found here. It's Jazmyn, our head student producer. Jazmyn, do you feel a little awkward being in front of the lens?
Yeah.
Where do you feel more comfortable at? In front of it or behind the camera?
Behind the camera.
Behind the camera. Well, you do an awesome job for the broadcast team, but let's talk about the academic team for a moment. What's your role for the academic team?
I'm in math for the written assessment. I'm on quick recall and the future problem solving team.
Are you nervous, excited, plain sleepy? What are you?
A mixture.
A mixture of all of it. Well, good luck, Jazmyn. We'll check your results later.
Thank you.
Here I am with Chris Abbott. How we doing, Chris?
Good.
How does it feel to be on this side of the microphone rather than holding the microphone?
Horrible.
What's that?
Horrible.
Horrible, huh?
I love interviewing.
Are you ready for today's competition?
Yes.
What have you done to prepare for this?
Everything.
Everything, he says. Well, good luck, Chris, and we'll check your results later.
Thanks.
Looky here, I found another SES student reporter, but today she's serving the academic team. Emily Cheshire, how we doing?
Good. Tired.
Tired, she says. Well, what time did you get here this morning?
7:45.
7:45, and if I look up at our clock over there, it is now 8:30 in the morning. Are you nervous about today?
No.
What role will you be playing in today's meet?
Quick recall, and I'm going to test in one tested area.
Now quick recall, I really like that event. I think it's very competitive. I think it's very nerve-wracking. Do you ever get nervous and kind of panic and do something you shouldn't do, or are you pretty calm and composed? How do you handle yourself during quick recall?
Well, if I don't know the answer, I'll still buzz in. I don't care if I get it wrong, as long as I keep the other team from not buzzing. But I also have a chance of getting it. But I don't keep myself calm. I just wanted to press the button.
Very good. Well, good luck, Emily. We will check your results later today.
Thank you.
Alrighty, you knew it wouldn't last too long. Jazmyn has snagged the camera from me. She just feels at home back there, doesn't she?
Yes.
All right, Tahlia, great member of our broadcast team, but today you're on the academic team. Tell me, what's your role today?
I am in quick recall and I test in social studies for written assessment.
So, when it comes time, they walk in there, they hand you the paper, they give you the information. Do you panic? Do you take a deep breath? What kind of strategies do you use to get through a big event like this?
Well, I kind of just take a deep breath and realize I've done it before, and then it kind of all comes back to me that it's going to be easy.
So deep breath, that's the key. Let's try it together. Ready? Back to you. I said back to you. It's really back to me. It's funny how all that works. But anyway, here we go. I'm here with Savannah Pierce. Savannah Pierce, how are we doing this morning?
We're doing good so far.
What is your role with our academic team this morning?
I take 3 tests in social studies, science, and arts and humanities.
3 tests. Now, does this get your nerves all in uproar, or are you pretty calm, or what?
Yes.
Yes?
I'm pretty nervous.
Pretty nervous, huh? So what are you going to do when it comes time and the bell goes off, or they hand you that pencil or whatever?
Individuals who are working on quick recall, please go to room 111. All individuals who are working on quick recall, scorers, judges, and moderators to room 111.
This is a behind-the-scenes look. Sometimes that just happens. We're going to keep on rolling with this interview. What did I ask you?
Do I get nervous during the test?
And what do you do to overcome that?
I stay calm and focus on the test. Don't even Don't even pay attention to the time unless you're done.
Unless you're done. And that's it. But we're not done yet covering today's event. Good luck, Savannah.
I'm Blake Myers here, SES student reporter. Have to have a good day on the scene. I'm here with Mr. Lumpkin's 5th grade teacher. What do you know about academic team?
Well, I've been an academic coach, Blake, for going on, this will be my 10th year. And as you can see, this is a regional meet. Everybody in the county is here today.
What do the students do?
Well, our students are going to compete in quick recall today and written assessment. On Tuesday night, before this Saturday, they competed in FPS, the future problem solving match. And they are district champions right now, so they're trying to defend their title here at the regions.
What's future problem solving?
Future problem solving is where they're given a scenario in the future, and they have to come up with problems and solutions to solve that future problem. It's very strenuous, and they do a great job. I'm really proud of them.
What do you and Miss Gray do to help?
Well, we practice with them sometimes 3 and 4 nights a week for a couple hours at a time during the season to get them ready to compete against these other teams, because all these other teams are practicing hard too.
Thank you. I'm here with Miss Abbott. What do you do to help Chris study?
Study with him, bring him to school every day, pick him up after school when he has practices, take him to his meets, and support him.
What does Chris do to study?
He works very hard. He studies a lot. Long hours of studying. He quizzes me and I don't know half the stuff he knows, but I try.
What do you do on Saturdays to help?
I sit here, just like I am today.
Now ask me an embarrassing question about Chris.
Does he have a girlfriend or a crush?
Oh, yes. I'm Blake Myers, investigative reporter. Chris's mama bear says that he has a crush. Who's your crush, Chris?
No one.
No one? Come on.
No one.
Come on.
No one.
It's on camera. Nobody's going to see it.
You mean everyone?
I mean millions. Millions.
No one.
Thank you. I'm Blake Myers. I'll be interviewing Miss Gray. Miss Gray. Miss Gray. What do you do to help for the academic team?
I'm an assistant coach. I coach future problem solving, and I help Mr. Lumpkins with quick recall and written assessment.
Is that all you do?
Well, coaching is quite lengthy, so it's just not, you spend a lot of time with the kids and helping to prepare them for their assessments.
Do they study a lot in your classroom?
They study in the classroom and outside the classroom. They take on a lot of extracurricular to prepare for an event like this.
Thank you.
Yeah. Don't go anywhere else but the gym, so I know where to find you.
Ready to get started on our written assessment. So if you are taking language arts, please come line up.
How do you know who goes first?
Social studies. Social studies.
Are you nervous, Jazmyn?
Yes.
Is it game time?
Yeah.
What goes through your mind when you're walking down the hallway?
Just get it done on time and make sure to check over it when you're done with the test.
Well, good luck, sweetheart.
Thank you.
I'm here with Mr. Lumpkins. We're behind the scenes. How long do these sessions last?
These are the written assessments. Science, language arts, social studies, math, arts and humanities. They last 45 minutes. And each student is in one of these rooms. And what they're doing is they're taking their written tests. They have 30 questions, 24 actual questions, 6 with bonuses.
Who's doing social studies?
For our team, Chris is doing social studies and Tahlia is doing social studies.
Who's doing math?
Math is Jazmyn, arts and humanities is Savannah, and Emily's taking, I believe, language arts.
Thank you. I'm here with Mr. Lumpkins in the quick recall room. What is quick recall?
Quick recall is a fast-paced Jeopardy-style competition between two teams. There's four students on each team, and they have their buzzers, and the questions will come up on the screen as the moderator reads, and they have to buzz in the quickest to get a chance to answer that question. They have a toss-up. If they answer the toss-up correctly, then they get to answer a bonus.
Who's all in quick recall?
Our quick recall team is Tahlia Haynes, Chris Abbott, Emily Cheshire, and Jazmyn Burke.
So quick recall is just like where you push a button and see who gets that answer right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's fast-paced, quick, competitive. It's a lot of fun.
Thank you. Another investigative reporter. I'm here with Miss Julie Skeens. What is your job here at Pleasant Grove?
Well, I'm the instructional coach here at Pleasant Grove.
I heard you're in charge of the shindig. What's your part?
I'm the contest manager for the Region 13 District Governor's Cup.
What's the contest person?
The contest person organizes everything from all the assessments and quick recall down to games in the gym and the concession stand and all of the judges and the moderators and all of those official people.
How do you do this? I don't see how you do it. And it's just you? Oh my gosh. What do the staff do? I've seen there's other shirts. What do they do?
We had all of these shirts made with PGE and staff made in case somebody had a question. And that way they could find one of us or find me, because we're really easy to pick out in a crowd in this color, aren't we? And then if anybody had a question, they could come to us and we could probably get it answered for them.
Thank you. Thank you. Another investigative reporter. Even better than Mrs. Skeens. Even better. I'm here with Mr. Reister, the Pleasant Grove principal and the academic coach for math. What do you do to help their academic team?
Well, we practice about once a week from October till March when we have regionals, and we practice about 2 hours, and I have 2 math teams each for about 40 minutes each, and then we do quick recall, and I coach math.
What is it like Pleasant Grove hosting this kind of event?
It's a big responsibility. We've been here 14 years, and it's probably the second time we've done the regional. You've got a big responsibility. Miss Skeens has done a great job because she's really running the show, and it's looking really good because she's very organized.
I'm just trying to make you look good.
I can't lie, though.
I know you can't. How many do you think Pleasant Grove awards have? Academic.
Oh gosh, we have quite a few. I think in the last 5 years we've maybe come in first in the regional a couple times and second a couple times. But it takes a while to get yourself established because the first couple years, you know, you're just starting a team, and then so it really takes 5 or 6 years till you really get pretty decent.
Thank you.
All right.
Investigative. Better than those other two. We got something even better. Better principal, better coach, better than everything. We're here with the Old Mill principal, Mr. McIntosh. What do you do to help at academic meets?
Okay, they've asked me to be the head scorer. So right now I'm verifying that all the participating students are legal and cross-checking the list. And my job will be to make sure all the scoring is done correctly and enter the results in ASAP in the computer. And so that'll be available to the public.
What do you do at Old Mill?
I'm the principal, so I'm the leader of the school.
Yeah. So what do you do? I mean, are you an academic coach? Do you do anything to help besides the scores?
I support the academic team from Old Mill, and but as principal of the school, I'm in charge of all the instruction, the teachers, the students at my school, trying to prepare them so they'll be a good academic team member and a good competitive student.
So who's better as a broadcast team reporter, me or that dude over there?
Come on. That's a hard choice, but I think I'll go with you.
You never see me. Check me up on Facebook. Trust me. Bye. Okay. Here with Mrs. Skeens. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give her the mic. She's gonna be in the hospitality room. If she breaks this mic, does one mess up, she's never touching this mic again. You hear me, folks? Trust me. Here you go. Don't break it.
I think I've held this mic before. Come on in. This is our hospitality room. And at this point in time, all of our coaches are reviewing tests as the kids are taking the test down in the classrooms. And the areas that we test in are math, science, language arts, social studies, and arts and humanities. So all of these folks are be able to discuss what's going on right now. In addition, this room is also serving as our hospitality room. And if you look around, there's all kinds of food that the teachers from Pleasant Grove Elementary have helped us with and brought. I guess I'm giving it back to you now.
Say I'm better. Say I'm better.
You are better at this.
I'm here with Miss Skeens. What are these awards for?
All of these awards are for the participants today. We have 1st through 5th place in arts and humanities, composition, science, language arts, social studies, mathematics, and then 1st and 2nd place in quick recall and future problem solving. We also have the Hume Award, which is for sportsmanship. And then we have our regional contest champion, runner-up, 3rd place, and 4th place.
All right, come here. Tell me about the gym part.
You know, when we have regions, we like to do it upright. So down here, we have some games set up with kids. We have a half-court shot that you can win a Louisville basketball signed by Rick Pitino.
What about me? Can I try?
Well, I'm sure you probably can. You got $1?
Mr. Mahoney, pay me $1. Come on, this will be on film.
We'll see.
So this is.
We've also got
ring toss.
Toss across, and a duck pond, and then a ring toss down at the end. And all of these things are to try to help us make some money here at school so we can put more active boards in our rooms.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thanks to Miss Skeens for holding her camera back there. Guess what, Blake?
What?
She's talking about that Louisville basketball. We gonna try for this. How's that sound?
I don't know. I think you'd rather lose than me, because I'm the best.
That's what he says. Here's our $2. Let's go this way. Here we go. We'll give it to this Miss Friendly Lady. What's your name?
Miss Sewell.
There we go. You're on the Shepherdsville Shepherdsville Elementary Television Network. Okay, Blake, you're up first. I'll let you take yours first.
Right there, white line.
Put some muscle behind it. Close.
Go.
Watch the big guns. Here we go. Ready? White line. Here you go, ladies. Coming through. Paying customer. Paying customer. Hold this mic for me. Here we go. Ready, Blake? Don't block the camera. This is going to be record here. Yeah! Hold the camera up there. I get another chance?
Yeah, but you've got 2 kids back.
Hey, Blake. 1. That's all it takes is 1. Thank you, sweetheart. Back to you. Fresh out of the media, what do you think?
Hard.
Hard? Really hard?
So what do you think about your assessment? Did you know most of it or not?
Well, it was like, no, because kind of. I knew like half of it and the other half I didn't know. So I just like narrowed it down, like to the ones that made more sense and stuff.
Let me ask you something. When you talk about the Newberry and Caldecott, you had to ask specific questions on the characters?
Yeah, well, like, they were talking about the characters, like, what did he mostly, like, collect and stuff, and I was like, I've never read the book before, I didn't study the book, all I knew was the year, the author, and the book. And I only studied, like, between, like, the 1960s to 2010.
Very good.
Did you think that it was harder than the district questions?
Yeah, a lot harder.
So let me ask you something. Did you finish the bonus questions as well? Because the bonus will help you.
Yeah, I did. They were easier, a little bit easier than the other questions.
Thank you. I'm here with Savannah Pierce. Arts and humanities, I know you studied a lot. Did the studying pay off for arts and humanities?
Yes, but it was really hard. I asked like a lot of Russian and German people and all that.
German? What did you like it though?
Yes, I did.
Do you think you did good on the test?
I did good. I don't think I did good, but I probably did.
What do you think your grade could be?
I don't really know.
Thank you. I'm here with Chris and Tahlia from social studies. Was it fun?
Yes, I think it was easy.
Did y'all study and pay off?
Yes.
Yeah. How was it compared to districts?
Way easier. It was way easier. We thought it was going to be way harder, but it was actually way easier because Miss Lumpkins rushed through everything and got through all the material.
So did you have a lot of Kentucky questions or no?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
There was a few. There was one that was really easy.
A lot about the regions.
State owned its statehood on the
in 1792.
So that one was easy.
That one was easy.
So proud.
And it was very easy.
Do y'all study a lot?
Yes.
Sometimes, yeah.
We learn all this in Miss Lumpkins' class.
Thank you. I'm here with Jazmyn Burke, a math tester. Was it hard?
No, not really. There was a few questions that I had a little trouble on, but the rest of it was pretty easy.
Did your studying pay off?
I think so.
Mr. Mahoney's got your camera, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ask her if she's jealous.
Are you jealous? Yes. Thank you.
Loves the camera, doesn't she?
Yes.
Okay, here we are. It's a little after 10. The teams are going for round 2 for some of the testing. Blake, what have you thought about this experience so far?
I thought it was cool.
It's pretty neat.
See an academic meet.
So is this your first academic meet you've ever been to?
Mm-hmm.
So it's we've tried to give a behind-the-scenes look to our viewers out there because a lot of them really don't get what the academic meet's about or how it's organized, and I think we've done that, Blake, don't you?
Yeah.
What was your best part today so far?
The part, all the offices and the half court was my favorite.
The half court and seeing the behind-the-scenes look of how it's ran. Blake, you've done an awesome job today.
Hey, Chris, do you like the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
We could tell he's not as good as Jazmyn, but I don't think he'll get it from Jazmyn. He thinks he's better than Jazmyn. That's why he's looking at my name badge opposed to my face. Here we are. It's Monday morning. We're here at morning meeting. We're waiting for morning meeting to start. What an awesome Saturday, Chris. I know the little bit of time we had to leave. My kiddos had soccer, so SES-TV, the equipment had to go film soccer that day. But anyway, tell us about Saturday, the overall event. What'd you think about it?
It was great. I had lots of fun. I mean, it couldn't have been any better. I had a great season.
So officially the academic team season is over, am I correct?
Yeah, I think we had a great season though.
Great season. I see you wearing some hardware. Now you're not going to tell me what you've placed yet because the whole school's going to find out here, in about 10 minutes when we start morning meeting. But I see you're proudly wearing some hardware. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, because Mr. Lumpkins, he's working on the results right now, and when morning meeting starts, he's going to announce it to everybody in the school.
Thank you, Chris.
I'm here with Savannah. What did you feel about Saturday?
I was pretty happy that I placed in one area at least, because it was 13 other schools.
How many areas did you do?
3.
3. What was those 3?
Social studies, science, and arts and humanities.
What place do you think you got?
I'm not telling.
Okay, thank you. I'm here with Jazmyn, academic team member and student producer. What did you feel about Saturday?
I thought it went great. We had a lot of fun throughout the year of academic team.
How many areas did you do?
I did 2 areas.
What was those?
Math and quick recall.
Are you sad about the academic team being over this season?
Yeah, because it was a really fun year. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Now, boys and girls, if you remember last week, during our morning meeting, I kept reminding our academic team that they were going to be at Pleasant Grove Elementary participating in the regional academic meet. Well, they did that, and so Mr. Lumpkins is going to come and share some results. And while he's coming, I want to do some more bragging. Mr. Lumpkins, along with Miss Liebert and Miss Gray. Miss Gray, would you stand? I don't know that Miss Liebert's in here. Would you stand up, Miss Gray? Miss Gray serves as our assistant on our academic team, as well as Miss Liebert, and these folks put in countless hours. I know there have been many days that I stay late because my job simply calls for it, but of those days, there have been many of those days that I head out to my car and leave, and the academic folks are still here working and preparing our students for the academic team. So would you help me give our academic team, but especially our coaches, a big round of applause. What a great job. So with that said, Mr. Lumpkins, tell us what happened on Saturday.
Well, first of all, I want to echo what you said, Mr. Pate. There was a lot of people that came Saturday that were indispensable for the academic team. Mr. Mahoney came, took time away from his own kids that were getting ready to play their first soccer game to do some filming with the kids. Blake Myers, where are you? Stand up, Blake. Blake gave his Saturday, actually missed was it a Cub Scout event? A Cub Scout event that he had a car that was going to be in, that he chose to come and be part of the academic team and the broadcast team. And I just think that's good. It's just great dedication. And I want to piggyback on what Mr. Pate said. Miss Gray and Miss Liebert, but really Miss Gray has spent unbelievable amounts of time with this future problem solving team. And when I looked at the trophy case this morning, this is the 4th future problem solving award that we've won here at Shepherdsville with Miss Gray at the helm. We arrived at 7:30 on Saturday morning. Miss Gray was right there sitting waiting on the kids. Miss Liebert was there. We stayed until 5:45 waiting on the results, and the kids never complained. And I really got tickled because I thought last time at the districts was interesting. Chris is my inspiration. I'll just have to tell you right up front. He's my inspiration. The whole time that we were sitting there, he kept telling Miss Liebert, Miss Gray, and I said, we can do this. We can do this with 5 kids. We can do this. We can win this thing. And I didn't have the heart to tell him, the numbers just weren't there. But his enthusiasm, his dedication, he just kept telling us, we can do this. We can do this. So when it came time to get the awards at the end, honestly, he had more faith than I did. And we were sitting there, and all of a sudden, they called for 4th place, and Chris turned around and looked at me and went like that. And I was like, you're right, Chris. I need to be a believer just like you are. But I will say that I could not ask for a better group of adults to work with me. And we worked together so hard with these kids. But we spent unbelievable amounts of hours. But now to recognize the kids. Future problem solving team, Tahlia, Emily, Jazmyn, and Chris placed 2nd overall in the region. And I don't know how many of you are actually familiar with future problem solving and quick recall and the written assessments and those type of things, but it's mathematically impossible to win with 5 kids. It's mathematically impossible. But they're holding a 4th place trophy, which meant that they scored in the top 3% of everything they did. So in order to do that, I figured that out last night. So we had 2 individual winners too. We had Chris placed 3rd in social studies, and Savannah placed 2nd in arts and humanities. So I'm really proud of this little group. This has been a long road with them, and it's been a fun road. I think Miss Gray will say it's been fun to watch them grow and actually that attitude. I mean, they kind of walk the walk and talk the talk Saturday. I was kind of proud of them.